You put your dahlia tubers in the ground, you water them in, and then nothing. A week goes by, 2 weeks, maybe 3, and you're standing over a bare patch of soil wondering if you killed them, if they rotted, if you bought bad tubers, or if you did something wrong. Here's the thing. You probably didn't do anything wrong, but there are a few things happening under the soil that you need to understand, and a couple of real mistakes that will actually stall a dahlia tuber for weeks or kill it entirely. Today, I'm going to show you how to tell the difference. Welcome back to the farm. Here's the thing about dahlia tubers. They are not seeds. They don't just germinate and push up a shoot in 5 days. What's happening in the first 2 or 4 weeks after planting is almost entirely underground. The tuber is doing 2 things. First, it's establishing roots. A whole root system has to develop before the plant can support any above ground growth. Second, it's finding and activating the eye, the growth point that will eventually become the stem. Both of those things take time. Both of them are affected by conditions you can control. The problem is most people don't know what normal looks like, so they either panic and overwater, trying to force something to happen, which is the fastest way to rot the tuber, or they assume it's dead and dig it up. I've done both. Let me save you from both. In Zone 9B, with our soil warming up fast in May, a healthy dahlia tuber planted at the right depth, at the right conditions, will typically show above ground growth in 2 to 4 weeks. Sometimes it's closer to 3, sometimes it surprises you at 5. The variables that change that timeline, soil temperature, planting depth, and whether the tuber was pre-sprouted before it went into the ground. Soil temperature is the biggest one. Dahlias want soil that's constantly at least 60 degrees, ideally 65. Below that, and the tuber just sits there. It won't rot necessarily, but it won't move either. If you planted early in a cold spring, that's probably what's happening. Give it more time. Planting depth matters too. We plant our tubers about 4 to 6 inches deep, the eye pointing up. Too deep and the shoot has further to travel. Too shallow and the tuber is exposed to surface temperature swings and drying out. What goes wrong if you dig it up to check? You've just interrupted the root development. I've seen people dig up perfectly healthy tubers at 2 weeks because nothing was showing, damage the new root growth, and in the process replant them stressed and wonder why the plant lagged behind everything else all season. Leave it alone. Give it the time it needs. This is the one that gets people the most. When nothing's coming up, the instinct is to water more. Don't. Dahlia tubers in the ground need moisture, but they do not need to be sitting in wet soil. A tuber in constant wet, soggy ground will rot, and it will rot quietly, underground, with nothing above the surface to tell you it's happening. By the time you realize something's wrong, it's too late. Here's what we do here. After planting, we water in once, a good deep soak to settle the soil around the tuber. Then we back off. We don't water again until we see the first shoots emerging above the surface, unless we're in a dry heat event. The tuber has enough stored moisture to get itself going. It doesn't need help from us yet. Once shoots appear, that's when we establish our regular watering rhythm. Constant moisture at the base, drip or soaker hose, not overhead. Never let them sit in standing water. To check, push your finger 2 inches into the soil near the tuber. If it's damp down there, don't water. If it's dry all the way down, give it a drink. All right, so we've talked about what's normal. Now let's talk about what's not. If it's been 5 to 6 weeks, your soil temperature is constantly above 60, you haven't overwatered, and still nothing, then yes, something is probably wrong. Here's how we're going to check without doing damage to the tuber. Dig carefully from the side, not straight down. Use your hand or a trowel and come in a few inches away from where you planted. We're looking for the tuber itself. If you find it firm, with visible root development, and maybe a small white or pink shoot that's starting to emerge, you're fine. Just slowly backfill and leave it. If you find it soft, mushy, or hollow, that's rot. It's gone. Pull it. Don't replant in that same spot without amending the soil, and think back to whether the ground was too wet or the tuber was suspect before it went in. If you find nothing at all, it's disintegrated completely. Same answer, gone. Critters are also worthy considering. Voles and gophers will take the tuber and leave no trace. Like this little varmint back here that I'm working on getting. If you haven't planted yet, or you're putting in a second succession, here's what to get right before the tuber goes into the ground. Work some compost into the soil, but make sure the water moves through it. If your soil holds water for hours after rain, build up the bed slightly or work in some perlite. A dahlia tuber would rather be slightly dry than slightly wet. Confirm your soil temperature and don't guess. A cheap soil thermometer is worth every dollar. 60 degrees minimum, 65 is better. In zone 9B, that's usually in mid-May, but we've had cool springs that push it back later. Plant with the eye facing up, the growth point at the crown of the tuber, never facing down. Mark your spots. Sounds simple. Every year I forget to mark exactly where I planted, and I'm second guessing myself at week 3. A stake or a flag right at the planting is a 1-minute workaround that saves you lots of anxiety. One thing I haven't said yet, if your tubers were pre-sprouted before they went into the ground, everything I just described gets compressed. A pre-sprouted tuber that goes into warm, well-drained soil can show above ground growth in under a week. The tuber video I made earlier this season covers the whole pre-sprouting process. I'll link it right here if you haven't seen it. Here's the whole thing. Dahlias spend their first 2 to 4 weeks building roots underground. That's normal. What stalls them or kills them is cold soil, overwatering, and poor drainage. Don't dig them up to check. Don't water to force them. Push a finger into the soil, confirm that it's damp, not wet, and give it the timeline it needs. If something is genuinely wrong, you'll know at the 5 to 6 week mark. Dig them carefully from the side, check for firmness. If it's mushy, it's gone. If it's firm, with any root development at all, backfill and leave it alone. They're tougher than they look. Give them the right conditions and get out of their way. If this is your first season with dahlias, or you've had tubers stall on you before and never known why, I hope this finally gives you the answer. Go ahead and hit subscribe. It helps us keep making these videos. Next week, I'm covering pinching, specifically why timing matters more than most guides tell you, and the hollow stem problem that almost nobody seems to be talking about. I'll link it here when it's live, and I'll link the tuber prep video right here, the one that covers inspection, dividing, and pre-sprouting. That's where it all starts. Drop a comment and let me know if you're excited to grow dahlias this year. I read every single one. Until next time, live life in full bloom.